Hi Virgo, my name is Maya. Welcome to my channel. I am here to do an energy reading for you spanning from the time of the eclipses in July leading into the Lion's Gate, the 8-8 Lion's Gate in August. The energies that you can expect to come into your life at the Lion's Gate, the energies that you can expect moving forward, and the main message basically that Spirit wants you to pay most attention to. Okay, so we'll start. Let's go ahead and start. I was meditating on your energy before turning on the camera, and the message I got is that Virgo is applying the lessons they have learned in a very steadfast way. Basically really heeding your inner guidance and taking action on the guidance that you are getting from Spirit and from your inner self, from your higher self. I also got that you are seeing the bigger picture, that you are not paying so much attention to the material detail or the physical details of stuff. You're applying the detail attention that you used to put in things that perhaps did not really matter in the physical realm. You're applying this attention to detail, but to the bigger picture basically. So I see an expansion in consciousness, and also doing things differently than before, in the sense of in the sense of not paying as much attention or giving as much thought to what's happening in your physical reality, but looking at the bigger picture instead. Okay, if that makes any sense to you. Alright, so let's start. In the past you have the Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles, in your current energies. The energy brought in by the Lion's Gate is the Hermit. It's your card. The energy moving forward is the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. And the message brought in by Spirit for you is the Ten of Pentacles, and your main energy is the Empress. Wow. quite beautiful so far. Okay, I'll clarify these cards with another deck. Just give me a second. Okay. So clarifying the Three of Cups is the World. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles is the Five of Swords. Clarifying the Hermit is the Three of Wands. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles is the King of Swords. And clarifying the Ten of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles again. And as the main energy for this deck is the Moon, another major arcana. Alright, so let's see. So the energy of the past, basically the recent past, coming into the eclipse series. You have the Three of Cups and the World. So you were coming into the eclipses having already completed a cycle, or being in the process of completing a big cycle in your life. And I can see, with the messages that came while I was meditating for you, that yeah, you have been through a really big learning cycle, also purging probably cycle, healing cycle. The world is the last card of the last major arcana of the whole deck, of the whole tarot deck. And it really, really does entail, the closing of a circle, the closing of a cycle, and moving on to a new cycle in life, which is happening to a lot of us, basically to all humanity, because with the eclipses, with the Mercury retrograde that we just had, plus the new moon, the super new moon in Leo that is happening tonight, where the 31st. Well, it is indicating the end of major cycles and the beginning of new ones. So you are completely in this energy, but you are aware of this energy. You're doing it, with awareness. You are aware that you are coming, to the end of a major cycle in your life, and you are celebrating that. You're happy. You're happy that this cycle is over. It could have been long and difficult. It was a steep learning curve, getting, and you are happy that this is over and that you are moving on to new pastures, basically new horizons. It could entail travel the world. It could entail also you moving out of your house, or changing locations, changing cities, countries. But it also indicates a new journey, basically, and it really is really goes well with the message that I got, which is you're really expanding your awareness and seeing the bigger picture with the world. So the energies that are done, that you are done with, that were eclipsed, out of your life with the eclipses, are the energies of the Five of Michael here, which is the Five of Swords, paired with the Page of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing, with the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords is a challenge. It's a card of challenge. It's a card of conflict. It's a card of, having to battle, or having to battle others, or having inner conflicts. You might come out as the winner of the conflict, but it's the card of nobody wins really at the end, because you find yourself alone and in a bitter, cynical state. This paired with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles for me is, it shows sort of. It's a new beginning in the physical reality, but it's the promise of a new beginning in the physical reality. It's the start of something. So what I'm seeing you leaving behind, is this energy of conflict, this energy of inner conflicts having to do with core wounds, or wounds, traumas, feelings of lack. It's not necessarily financial. It could be feelings of lack, in relationship, feelings of lack in real emotions in your life, or in true partnerships. I'm seeing you leaving this energy of conflict behind, and looking forward to the promise of a new beginning that is calmer, that doesn't entail so much defense mechanisms, or antagonism towards others, or others having antagonisms towards you. Leaving behind, basically, stormy waters, stormy times, also pain, feeling lonely, feeling that you have to, basically fight for what you have, and looking forward to something that is coming in a much more calmer way, that is really part of your path, and that you don't have to fight anybody for. And I can see this, this is really reiterated here with the energies that are coming in for you with the Lion's Gate, because you have your own card, the Hermit, Major Arcana, paired with the Three of Wands. So it really shows this theme happening in your life. You are ready to go in. The Hermit is really showing a wise man who in the middle of the darkness can see the light. He's actually a bearer of the light. It's a light worker card. He is looking inside for his own wisdom, his own guidance. He is completely connected with his higher self, his guides, the universe. The Hermit card can indicate a time of isolation, a time of going within. Just so 11:11, as I was saying that, of going within to get your answers, basically, not waiting for the answers to come to you from the outside world. But I'm not really seeing here as a time of isolation. On the contrary, I see it as the same thing that the message that I got for you in the beginning, which is you are paying much more attention to your inner guidance. You are paying much more attention to your own intuition, and actually acting from this place of inner knowing, which is really this progress that I see in the Virgo energy as a whole, which is not paying so much attention to the little details in life, to the little details of physical life, things that maybe you were hung up on before, that wanted things to be exactly how you want them to be, wanting to control the your physical reality. I think you're leaving that behind. You've left that behind with the eclipses, and really moving into a place where you're seeing much more the bigger picture. Your spiritual path is really being lit up for you, and it's paired with the Three of Wands, which is the cards of your ships coming in. It's somebody who has done the work, knows the seeds that he has planted. He has two wands behind him in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and a wand in front of him, and he's seeing basically his ships coming in. And that's what I'm seeing here. You are much more patient with the results that you want. You can see the bigger picture, so you're not so worked up if things don't show up right away, or if they don't show up exactly the way you want them to be to show up. You're really releasing this need for control, or this need for the outcomes to be exactly as you want them to be, and just seeing the bigger picture. And it's giving you patience. It's giving you more space in your life to let things come to you that are part of your path, basically, that are really meant for you. And moving forward, this is putting you in a beautiful place of emotional independence and of clarity, okay? Because the energies that you have moving forward are the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So I see much more. The King of Swords can be somebody who sees clearly, who doesn't mince their words, who can be harsh sometimes, but he's truthful. He's not. He's upright here. He's truthful. He's principled. He's rational. So it is an energy that really goes well with the Virgo energy. Sorry. But here it really indicates that you are coming to a place of clarity. You are able to express yourself with clarity, and really getting truth, really getting downloads of truth, things that are part of your authentic self, that are helping you to become this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is, for me, you know, the stereotypical interpretation of this card is, you know, somebody who's single, who is abundant. Of course they are, but for me it's much more a card of emotional independence as well. You know, you are not needing a validation from anyone. You are not needing validation from the external world. You have your pentacles, you are nurturing yourself, and you are you know, feeling one with nature. There's somebody who's really abundant to the point where they can give, you know. We don't see her here with other people, that's why maybe people are saying single, and it, you know, it can be one interpretation, but I'm seeing it as the same energy as the Hermit, in a sense where you know exactly where you're going, where you've come from. You are able to leave the past. You are able to overcome certain patterns that you had in your life that were keeping you, you know, blocked, or how do you call it, you know, limited. You are leaving all these limitations behind, seeing clearly, and it's a beautiful, you know, these two together are beautiful energies of clarity, of seeing where we are, and of, you know, moving forward in a very empowered way. Okay, and it's quite amazing because, I mean, you have this, you know, reiterated in your reading 100-fold. You know, like it's amazing. You have the Empress as a major, as a main energy, and the message of Spirit for you is the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Again, sorry, that's Nine of Wands. Is it? No, it's Nine of Pentacles. Sorry. It's the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, the Nine of Pentacles twice. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Empress. I mean, talk about abundance, and wow, so really, you know, feeling independent emotionally, financially, and mentally, in every way possible. Your mental, emotional, you know, physical bodies are in full bloom. You know, the Empress is really the epitome of the divine feminine as well. You know, she's fertile, she's abundant, she knows exactly who she is, where she's coming from, where she's going. She's able to nurture herself and others. She is the queen of all queens. She has, you know, and she is really seeing the big picture. She, when I said seeing the big picture, basically is, you know, having come to a really great place of clarity on your spiritual path. Your energies are all the shackles of the past, or things that sticky, yucky energies, or you know, addictions, all the things that in a way, addictions in a big sense, not necessarily to substances but to a whole host of things. All these negative ties, basically, or whatever attachments were holding on to you, you are leaving behind completely. I mean, completely, you know. Because, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles twice with the Empress, and the Ten of Pentacles, which is, you know, the card of legacy, feeling so abundant, feeling so well in the physical world as well as the spiritual, that you are able to leave a legacy behind. So a major sense of, an amazing sense of expansion on the spiritual level that is completely spilling over in your physical reality. You know, we have here too the Moon, you know, as your major energy in this deck. And for me, the Moon here is, things are still going to be revealed to you in the future, but also it's this card of intuition. You really paying attention to the mysteries of life, to your own inner guidance, and it's, you know, it's feeding your inner guidance is feeding all this major expansion that is happening spiritually and physically for you. You have the Magician, manifestation, and you have the Three of Cups again, celebration. It's a beautiful time for you, Virgo. You are really leaving limiting beliefs behind, leaving you know, fears and doubts and you know, traumas and wounds, and leaving all this in the past, really listening to your inner guidance, which is leading you to a beautiful place of freedom, independence, abundance, and soul expansion. Okay, so this is what I've got for you today. Thank you, Virgo. I'll see you soon. Bye.